I think sometimes one or two of you say, Jesus, Hagan, give us a positive day. Here it is. Here it is, Monday the 11th, and it's super positive. Venus enters Capricorn, which is great, because it sort of, gives Capricorn some kindness, some heart, a little bit of soul. Venus is benefic across the board, fiscally and romantically. So when Venus enters Capricorn, they actually connect. So like Venus and Capricorn are like, right, let's straighten out the finances of the universe, of my life, of the universe per se. Let's get it on. So when Venus is in Capricorn, you want to deal with all things finances. Absolutely get on it as a pos. Then we've got Sun, quincunx, quincunx, Jupiter and Chiron. That is all things magical associated with oneself. A lot of luck, a lot of benefic, positive, kind of euphoric energy with the old Sun, quincunx, Jupiter and Chiron. Love it. Across the board, this day is one of the best days of the year. I freaking love the energy. It's super positive. If you wake up with a negative mindset, jump back into bed, jump in the cold shower. Don't leave the house with a negative mindset. Bounce out of the door, even though it's a Monday, and enjoy it, because it is a day to be enjoyed. That is Monday, the 11th of November, 2024. Welcome to a happy start to a happy week, hopefully. If you wake up and go, I'm going to wing it, on a day like today, you're done for. Saturn square Mercury, Mercury square Saturn. So if you are signing a contract today, the message is fairly straightforward. Don't do it if you can. I know there will be a gazillion people out there going, oh, for the love of God, Hagan, I've got to sign a contract today, a very important contract today. Can't change it, can't move it, can't defer. So what the hell do you suggest? It'll be a very fair and valid point. I suggest the following. Obviously avoid at all costs if you can. If you can't, just for the love of God, take time out, pour over that contract or whatever it is you're signing today, and just make sure that everything is fine. And it will be fine, because what Saturn abhors is casual approaches, sort of, kind of winging it. Saturn will nail you to the mast. Just if you are very diligent and precise and professional and check everything in a very thorough fashion, Saturn on board. So is that. Avoid if you can, because if anything's going to go awry when Saturn is square or opposite, it will. Mercury is all about communication and contracts, etc. So you've just got to do everything really professionally, above board and diligently. There will be no stress if that is the case. A free will day. Yes. Oh, we love a free will day. And it's also moon in Aries. So it's a free will day where you shouldn't really go aggressive. Don't get volatile. Don't get aggressive. I love a moon in Aries, but it is born without a brain. It has a reduction in neurons, does the moon in Aries. No, I love the moon in Aries. It's enthusiastic, it's fantastic, it's positive, it's energized, but it doesn't think, doesn't cogitate, doesn't consider, doesn't ruminate. This is a problem with the Aries moon. So, although it's a free will day and it's great, just rein it in, right? Because once the Aries moon sees a little red mist, game over. Put the pugilistic gloves away. I think I can say that. So, how do you play it? Well, the Chinese months change every 5th, 6th, or 7th. So we're now into the period of the piglet. The pig is in vogue. It's your month if you're born in the year of the pig. So a whole different tranche of animals benefit in, well, some are the same, like the tiger last month and this month, but other animals come into play. So the tiger, the goat, the hare, who was also in play last year. The tiger and the hare are still in play, but we're adding in rooster. You're back in play, little rooster. That's it. You can get a lot done. We're also still in the season of Scorpio, so if you're a Scorpio born in one of those years, you're really in play. This is your little period. So that is, if you're a Scorpio born in a pig, and you're a pig, a hare, or a goat, or a rooster, or a tiger, absolutely in play. But per se, it's a free will day. Just don't lose your rag. Thursday, 14th of November. It's another free will day, but it is the day before a full moon, and it's the full moon in Taurus. So, for sure, all Taurians and all Scorpios on every single level, you have got to stay calm. Don't lose your rag. Literally, when the moon is in Taurus and you're a Scorpio Taurus, if you are enraged, you have to walk away. Just run to the hills. Just don't engage. You will suffer the consequences of that. And I always regard the day before the full moon as the most volatile. It really is. It's just like when that kettle boils, it's just before it peaks. It really is. It's at its loudest if you listen to a kettle. Then it's like, yeah. So at this day, 14th, the penultimate day of a full moon has great volatility attached to it. So go easy, everyone. But it is a free will day. So as long as you stay calm and in control, the pig, the goat, the hare, the tiger, and the rooster will get a lot done. You're definitely in play. The animals that are less in play are the snake and monkey. If you're struggling today on a free will day, and if you're struggling in the month of the pig and you're a snake or a monkey, just suck it up. Don't stress. It'll be all right. It's just, this is one of your nemesis animals, so you're always having to work a little bit harder than everyone else. So if you're a monkey or a snake, don't stress. It's not going to last forever. But if you're a Scorpio, goat, hare, pig, rooster, tiger, boy, can you get a lot done. And Pisces too, and yes, Cancerian, born in those 5 Chinese years. Just stay calm, everyone. Powerful full moon. Here it is, Friday the 15th. It's actually your third free will day on the bounce, but these free will days are a little misleading because it is coming up to the full moon, and here is the full moon. It has arrived, courtesy of Taurus, a Taurus full moon. So, certainly if you're a Scorpio, you're going to feel this one. And a Taurus as well. You'll absolutely feel, you must remain emotionally stable today. Everyone, but particularly Taurians and Scorpios. That's an absolute done deal. Tricky for Scorpio because you're kind of in play, but you're really going to be on edge most of the day. But everyone, go easy, sort of ease into the state. You've got to just the thing about full moons is you just got to avoid any emotional situations in any area of life, whether it's mentally, spiritually, even physically and emotionally, just across the board. Just don't allow yourself to become heightened, because you're not going to be in control. The moon will kind of take control, but particularly emotionally, you could have a wonderful day today, a wonderful day if you just chill out, avoid all confrontation, just, lean into a little bit of intuition, the positive power of the moon. Great day. If you wake up and basically, walk into the kitchen and a coffee cup is not where it was meant to be, and you finally locate the coffee cup and you're like, what the hell are you doing there? You should be there. You're there. Couldn't find you when I needed you. Next time I see you, coffee cup, you make sure you stood in the right place. That kind of attitude will set the scene for an atrocious day. So when you can't find that little coffee cup, you just go, all good, I'll take that coffee cup. It's a mindset, and you will set the scene for the day. Options, make the right one. This Saturday then starts with the Sun opposite Uranus. Now this is the great maverick that is Uranus, and he's no more maverick-esque than when he's in opposition. This is just a day of unexpected surprises. You just will not know what's coming your way. When Uranus is in opposition, it plays, and it plays in a rather naughty way. It just throws things at you left field. You're just like, love of God, I didn't see that coming. Where the hell did that come from? That's Uranus in opposition. And when it's opposite the Sun, the essence of you and I and everyone else, you feel it. So don't get complacent when the Sun is opposite Uranus. Keep your wits about you, as they would say. It's one of those. But if you do, if you are just confronted, hammered in the nozzer, as it were, by an unexpected surprise, just look to the skies and go, well, thank you very much, Uranus, because it would be courtesy of said planet. Now, we also have Venus opposite the nodes, both the nodes. The nodes are the kind of satellites, the mini satellites of the satellite that is the moon. And it's very destiny-esque, but when they're square, so all things destiny will be associated with the planet, which is Venus, which is love and money. So I wouldn't mess with love and money today, but it has a kind of destiny-esque feel to it. So if you make an investment and you want it to be a positive outcome from a destiny perspective, it probably won't be. And if you meet someone and think, oh, the love of my life has just entered my soul, this is destiny. No, it isn't. So it's that kind of day. Just, you know, unexpected surprises, like fiscal and romantic destiny appears to be looking sweet and dandy, and it's probably anything but. Well, after the madness of Saturday 16th, we come to a very, very super zen-like chilled Sunday the 17th of November. It's yet another free will day. It's been one of the least active weeks for a while, actually. And it's moon in Gemini. It's post full moon. The Gemini moon is zen. I mean, absolutely zen. So it is a day to plan nothing, and it'll probably be one of the best days you've had for a long time. It just doesn't need anything applied to it. It is a kind of Sunday where we should all just wake up and just see where the day goes. You know, they're great days, man. What do you fancy doing? Well, let's just try this. And then you get to the end of the day and you sat around the kitchen table thinking, that was just such a good day. It's funny, I lived in Italy for 10 years, and it's a nightmare in Italy on one level, because they organize everything like militarily, about like weeks in advance. There's no, just, you'd think Italy would be spontaneous, but it tends to be super organized. Everything's organized so much in advance, and then they have like, it begins at 7, it ends at 12, and it's just like, it does lack spontaneity sometimes, Italian culture. But I absolutely adore Italy, and I adored living there and would love to live there in the future. But it's just, it does lack this kind of day, which is just, you just got to go with it. Just run with it. Don't overcomplicate it. Plan as little as possible, and it could easily turn out to be just pure joy. That is Sunday, 17th of November, and the end of another mad old week, courtesy of the ethereal realm. As always, I would like to say thank you for following me, and thank you for subscribing. And if you wouldn't mind continuing to do so, that would be just wonderful. Until next week, au revoir.